Morning everyone. If you would like to subscribe to my channel, you would be more than welcome. Today we're just going to look at my stamp storage. I didn't really think that I had any stamps at all. I had about 5 or 6 I thought, but when I actually got to it and actually sat down and looked at it, I had over 50, so I was quite pleased with what I had. Obviously I did the massive clear out and I went through everything and I was really shocked. I found this packet of it's ink stamps. There's colours on back and on the front, so you've got 2 lots of stamps on there. Didn't even know I had it. It was in the back of the cupboard. I must have bought it at one point or another, and that was in my cupboard. So I've got that, and they're all brand new. They've never ever been opened, so I'm hoping that they're all okay. They were just right in the very back of a cupboard, so I've got those, and I'm going to keep those in that set just like that. That was fine. And then I found these. I knew I had these. Now these couple of wooden stamps are the only ones which I've kept. These they're a really limited edition and they make really nice stamps, and I think I've got spring, summer and winter. I didn't have the autumn one. And then I've got that pretty one. So those are the 4 wooden stamps which I kept there. I've got these little ones which are really good for making little words, and I just tape them together like that so that you can see. I don't know if you can see that says joy, so I just pop those together, and I've just kept this all in this one big tub together because it was all sort of, I didn't want to get it all damaged or anything. These are for making wax seals, and I use these. I kept these little pot here with just tiny little stamps in them, which I use for just making the wax seals, and you can get all different little bits and pieces with those, and those work really pretty, so you don't actually have to have the proper stamp for the wax seal. And then the other thing I have in here are these little bits of wood, and I've just kept them in a bag, and they're great to put on the top of cards. You can print out onto them. They're like a hardboard with it's almost like china or something on the top, but it looks really pretty when you've stamped on it, and you can colour that in. It makes a really pretty thing. So there is that. And then when I came to my stamps, I thought, how am I going to store them? And I went to a place called Trego Mills, and I found these. They're just an A4 paper wallet. They're an A5 paper. These are just an A5 paper wallet, and I'll just grab them so that you can see where I got them from. So this is where I actually got them from, and I'm showing you these because these are really thick. I really like the strength of the wallet. They're not going to rip or anything. They are really nice and thick, and that's going to be a nice strong protector. And I paid £1.99 for them for 25, so I bought 2 packs, so I think that would be a good value for money. And then I bought these little clips, and I just popped those over the top, and I bought those, and I got 10 for £1, so I did actually have to buy 5 packs for that. So that worked out really well. And then I bought this bin, and I got it in Poundland. There you go. And it's got a nice little hand on it. Makes it easier to pull it in and out of the cupboard. So that's filled up, and they fit in there absolutely perfectly. So that, obviously the bin was £1. So that worked really well. Before I put it in here, the top drawer of that unit there was where I kept all my stamps and inks, and that filled that whole top drawer. Just the stamps, they were loose, and all these little bits here, but not that one, and not this book, and there is more stamps, so I'll show you the other ink stamps I've got. So I found these as well. They were in the drawer. Now these are all brand new, so I threw away all of my ones which were open because they were quite tatty and the pads and that were coming out. But what I did do when I threw them away was I kept a couple of the lids, because quite often you put the lid down and they disappear, so I've kept those. I got that stamping pad there which fits in the top, and these will stack. And then I had those more packs of ink stamps, and again brand new, never been out of the packet. More brand new ones. I think these are all brand new. So I just had the 2 which had been opened. Oh no, that one's brand new as well. It's just that one which had been opened. So, and the Stampin' Up! Pad, which is the only ones which I had which were opened. So I put those just into a little box, and they fitted in lovely. And that will go on the top there like that. And then in this box here, I had another stamp which was brand new again, which has never been used, and I put my Cat's Eye chalk things in there, and I really like these. I use these a lot, so I've kept that all together, but these are all blending chalk, so that's the blending chalk. And what I did think I could do, if I cut this top piece off here, I think that will slot nicely into the box, and it'll actually be inside out the way, and I could put lids onto those and store those in there. Right, or even put that one in there with the other bits like that. And then the other thing I have are my plastic pads, and you put your stamp onto that, and then you can just press down like that on there. And I have another one which is half the size of this, which is ready to do a project. I have some little small ones as well which work brilliantly as well, but I had a couple more, and I thought, well, why would I want to keep all those like that? You know, I can clean it off. Why do I want, I think I had about 10. It was a bit ridiculous, so I've kept these ones. These are quite nice because they've got a nice edge where you can sort of get your hand on and hold it like that. I quite like that, and I just got rid of the plainer ones. Because obviously you want room in your cupboard, and I keep my Vaseline in there as well. And the other thing I got was just this little photo album, and what I did was I just put any stamps which I'd already stamped up already, I just popped them into the photo album so that I could go through and see if there's anything which I'd already stamped which I wanted to use. It would just be in the photograph album just like that. So, and there you go. So that's all my little stamps. So that's the way I've put my stamps in. I'm going to pop them into the cupboard and show you the difference in the space where I used to have them to what I have now. One other thing I just wanted to say was I'd put a piece of a card inside with these stamps, and what I thought I could do to make sure I put them in the right way is number them, and then I would know I could put them back into the section, because I just put them in alphabetically. The other thing I could do is take my ink and stamp up one of the bits of the stamp onto the card, and then I'd know exactly where to put it back into the box like that. So I thought that was something else that I could probably do. Obviously I haven't got round to that, but I think that would work as well. So if I sort of put one, and I did these like one for alphabets and then animals and so on, and going back like that. So I think that would work for me, because I don't want to put mine into this person made this set or this person made this set, because I've only got 50. So, you know, to me that's not going to work. But if you've got more, you could put them in, you know, to specific sets and have stuff like that. The other thing I did think was I could actually have them, rather than taking them all out and looking through, I can do that with mine, because you can just easily go through them and see all the different ones. I don't know if you can see this. You can see what you've got and just pick and think, oh yeah, that's there, and have it like that. But you could get yourself a little book like that and stamp the different stamps out on to a piece of paper, and then just have it as a thing of what stamps you actually own, couldn't you? So you could even stamp them, scan them, and reduce them in size so that you've got them on tiny pieces of paper. Okay. So previously, as I said, I had them in this drawer here, and it took up the whole of that drawer. I had them laying loose in here, the stamps, and they'd be in a pile, and it was a right job to get through them and everything. And now this is all the space that they've taken. I can get to everything, I can see everything really easily. My basket just pulls out really quickly and easily with that handle there. I really like it. I think it's gone in absolutely fantastic. So that's my storage solution for my stamps. I hope you enjoyed this video. Goodbye.